on that single point of light, suspended gently above you now. It glows with a soft golden warmth that seems to pulse in perfect rhythm with your breathing. This radiant orb feels heavy and liquid like warm honey, dripping slowly through space itself. As you watch it shimmer and sway, you notice how perfectly still your body has become. Every muscle, every fiber of tension simply melts away into the cool night air around you. The light begins to descend very slowly toward the crown of your head now, moving at the pace of falling snow. It carries with it waves of pure relaxation. You can feel its warmth before it even touches you, like gentle fingers tracing along your scalp. When it finally makes contact, there is no shock, no sudden change, just a deepening of peace. The golden light flows down through your skull, spreading through your mind like warm silk. Thoughts scatter and dissolve like morning mist under the first rays of sunrise. Your jaw unclenches. Without effort, your shoulders drop completely relaxed. The weight of the day simply evaporates, leaving only this perfect moment of stillness. As the light continues its journey downward, it traces the curve of your spine. Each vertebra bathed in golden warmth becomes loose and fluid like melted wax. Your arms grow heavy and warm, dangling loosely at your sides now. The healing frequency of 432 hertz resonates through every cell of your being. There is no sound, yet you can feel the vibration moving through your chest cavity. Your heart slows its rhythm, matching the steady pulse of the universe itself. With each exhale, more tension flows out of your fingertips and toes. You are becoming lighter and heavier, at the same time floating and sinking. The duality dissolves into perfect balance, complete harmony within yourself. Now imagine stepping forward with bare feet onto cool, smooth sand. The grains shift gently beneath your weight, soft and welcoming like powdered silk. You are standing at the edge of a vast moonlit garden, stretching endlessly before you. Palm trees sway in the gentle ocean, breeze their fronds, whispering ancient secrets. The sound is rhythmic, hypnotic, like nature's own meditation music, playing just for you. Waves lap lazily against the shoreline, creating a steady, calming percussion. The water moves in slow motion, reflecting the silver moon high overhead. Each ripple catches the light and holds it for just a moment before releasing. The air here is cool and crisp, carrying the clean scent of salt water. Breathing it in fills your lungs with fresh energy and infinite possibility. You can taste the ocean on your lips, slightly metallic, but deeply refreshing. This is your dreamer's oasis, a sanctuary built from pure relaxation and peace. Walk slowly forward, now letting your feet guide you deeper into the garden. The sand gives way gradually to smooth, flat stones worn by countless tides. They are warm despite the cool air, having stored the sun's heat all day. Your footsteps make no sound as you move through this magical place. Time moves differently here, measured not in minutes, but in breaths. Each inhale brings the promise of something wonderful just beyond the horizon. Tall, graceful palm trees arch overhead, forming a natural cathedral of green. Their leaves catch the moonlight and scatter it in dancing silver patterns. The effect is like being inside a giant snow globe filled with starlight. Beneath the palms' soft grass grows thick and inviting, carpeting the ground. It springs back underfoot, releasing the sweet, earthy scent of growing things. Flowers bloom in impossible colors that seem to glow from within themselves. Their petals are translucent, almost like stained glass catching and bending light. They release their fragrance slowly, one breath at a time, creating layers of scent. Jasmine and vanilla orchid and sea salt all blending into something unique. The combination wraps around you like a warm blanket made of perfume. You breathe deeply and feel your body sink even further into relaxation. Stress memories, worries all dissolve like sugar in warm ocean water. A gentle path winds ahead of you, paved with smooth river rocks. They are arranged in perfect spirals, leading toward a distant grove of trees. The pattern draws your eye inward, creating a sense of calm focus and direction. As you follow the spiral path, the sound of water grows steadily louder. Not the crashing waves behind you, but something gentler, more intimate. A fountain, perhaps, or a small waterfall hidden somewhere ahead. The path curves gently to the left, revealing glimpses of what lies beyond. Through the greenery, you can see movement flickering in the moonlight. It looks like fireflies, but they move too slowly, too deliberately. These are lights of pure energy drifting between the branches overhead. They pulse in rhythm with your heartbeat, creating a private light show. Each flash brings a wave of warmth spreading through your chest and limbs. The fountain comes into view, now nestled in a small circular clearing. It is carved from white marble that gleams like pearl in the moonlight. Water pours from the mouths of 4 stone dolphins arranged in perfect symmetry. It arcs through the air in slow motion before splashing gently into the pool. The sound is musical, almost like wind chimes made of liquid crystal. Steam rises from the surface, creating soft wisps that dance and fade. The water glows with a faint blue light coming from some source below. It is neither hot nor cold, but perfectly temperate, like liquid moonbeams. You can feel its energy from where you stand, drawing you closer. Approach the fountain, slowly taking in every detail of this sacred space. Around the edges of the pool, rare flowers bloom in perfect circles. Their roots drink from the blessed water, making them glow with inner light. Take a seat on one of the smooth marble benches surrounding the fountain. It fits your body perfectly, as if it was carved just for you. The cool stone sends relaxing vibrations up through your spine. You are completely supported, held safely in this moment of perfect peace. Watch the water dance and play in endless, mesmerizing loops. Each droplet catches the light and holds it before returning to the pool. Reality begins to soften around the edges, like a painting in rain. The boundaries between self and environment blur and fade away. You are part of the garden, now part of the moonlight and the waves. Breathing becomes slower, deeper, more connected to the rhythm of nature. Your heart beats in time with the fountain, the waves, the whispering palms. This synchronization creates a profound sense of belonging and safety. Reach out slowly with one hand toward the surface of the glowing water. Hover just above it, feeling the energy radiating upward through your palm. The warmth is tangible, like sunshine captured and stored in liquid form. When your fingers finally touch the surface, ripples spread outward in perfect circles. Each ring carries away another layer of tension, another fragment of worry. The water responds to your touch by glowing brighter for just a moment. Dip your hand fully into the pool, feeling the silky texture against your skin. It is unlike any water you have ever touched, smooth and alive. Droplets cling to your fingers, reluctant to fall back into the pool. As you lift your hand, the remaining drops create tiny arcs of light. They sparkle briefly before dissolving back into the general glow. Cup your hands and bring some of the special water to your lips. The taste is indescribable clean and ancient, like the first rain after drought. It fills you with energy that flows directly to your core and spreads outward. Every cell in your body drinks deeply of this perfect nourishment. You feel renewed, refreshed, as if you have been reborn in moonlight. Strength flows into your muscles, while peace settles into your mind. These seeming opposites blend perfectly in the magic of this sacred place. Stand up slowly from the bench, feeling completely balanced and centered. The garden stretches out before you, full of paths yet to explore. But there is no rush, no need to hurry anywhere at all. Time moves like honey here, thick and sweet, and utterly relaxed. You could stay forever in this perfect moment and never feel bored. Every breath brings new scents, new sounds, new gentle sensations. Walk around the fountain, now noticing details you missed before. Carved into the marble base are symbols that seem to shift when watched. They represent concepts like peace, renewal, growth, and transformation. But they are not words, exactly more like pure meaning, made visible. Staring at them fills your mind with images of personal growth, of challenges overcome and victories celebrated in quiet moments. A small bridge spans one section of the fountain made of twisted vines. Flowers bloom directly from the living wood, creating a natural work of art. Cross over the bridge, feeling how solid and safe it feels beneath your feet. On the other side, a new path leads toward a grove of flowering trees. Their blossoms hang heavy on the branches like jewels in the moonlight. The petals drift down occasionally, creating a slow flower shower around you. Each blossom that touches your skin brings a brief, tingling sensation, like tiny kisses from nature herself, welcoming you home. The path winds gently upward through the grove toward higher ground. The air grows cooler here, perfumed with the scent of night blooming jasmine. Fireflies dance between the trees, their movements perfectly choreographed. They form patterns in the air, spelling out words like love, peace, joy. But the words appear and fade so quickly you cannot be sure you saw them. Perhaps they exist only in the part of your mind that dreams, that place where logic sleeps and wonder walks hand in hand with peace. The path levels out, now revealing a small hilltop clearing. In the center stands an ancient oak tree, its branches reaching toward heaven. Its trunk is wide and strong, easily 5 people holding hands around it. Roots bulge from the earth, creating natural seats around the base. Choose one and settle in feeling the wisdom of the old tree flow into you. The bark is rough, but warm like skin kissed by centuries of sun. Leaning back against it, you feel completely protected and utterly safe. The oak seems to hum with life energy, flowing up from deep underground. This energy rises through the trunk into the branches, and finally to the stars. You are connected now to something vast and ancient and infinitely kind. Look up through the canopy at the moon hanging directly overhead. She smiles down at you like an old friend who understands completely. Her light filters through the leaves, creating shifting patterns on the ground. The whole clearing pulses gently with reflected lunar energy. You can feel her gravitational pull, affecting not just the tides, but your soul. Close your eyes now and let the sounds of the garden wash over you. The whisper of palm, fronds the splash of the fountain, the gentle waves, all blend together into nature's perfect symphony of peace and renewal. Your breathing slows, even further becoming almost imperceptible. Your heart rate drops to match the steady rhythm of the earth itself. In this state between waking and sleeping, you find perfect contentment. The garden exists now not just around you, but within you. Every flower, every tree, every drop of water lives in your memory. You can return here anytime simply by closing your eyes and breathing deep. This sanctuary travels with you wherever you go, a portable paradise, stored in your heart, ready to be accessed whenever peace is needed. The healing frequency continues to resonate through your entire being. You are becoming one with the rhythm of the universe itself. Slowly begin to become aware of your physical body once again. Feel the weight of your limbs, the ground beneath you, the air around you. Carry this perfect peace with you as you prepare to open your eyes. Know that the garden waits patiently for your next visit. Whenever you need to return, all you must do is remember. let the golden light begin its gentle descent from the crown of your head. Feel it pour like warm honey through the center of your skull. As it reaches your eyes, they soften and release their hold on the world. The tension that lived behind them melts away like morning mist. Your throat opens as the light flows downward like a slow river. Every muscle in your neck releases its grip on the day. The weight of words unsaid simply drifts away. Now the light settles into your chest cavity like a warm stone. Your heartbeat slows to match the rhythm of distant waves. Each pulse carries the taste of that golden nectar deeper into your body. You can feel the sweetness coating your lungs as you breathe. The air itself becomes medicine as it fills every corner of you. This is how healing tastes when it touches your tongue. The light continues its journey down through your torso. It finds the knots in your stomach and gently unwinds them. Like silk threads pulled loose from an old sweater, your solar plexus begins to glow with its own quiet warmth. The sensation spreads outward in slow ripples like water disturbed by a feather. This is your core learning to trust again. Down through your hips, the light flows like melted butter, dissolving the memory of every uncomfortable chair, releasing the imprint of every hurried step. Your pelvis opens like a flower receiving morning dew. The sacred space at your center remembers its original peace. The light pools in your lower belly like warm amber. Now it travels down through your thighs like liquid gold, finding the places where effort has been stored for too long and transforming them into pure willingness. Your knees remember how to bend without resistance. The cartilage whispers gratitude as tension becomes ease. Your legs grow heavy with the weight of letting go. The light reaches your ankles and pauses there for a moment. It circles around each joint like a gentle bracelet of warmth, dissolving the boundary between where you end and the earth begins. Your feet feel the texture of the ground beneath them. But instead of hardness, there is only soft support. The earth holds you like a mother holds her child. Now that the light has completed its journey through your body, you notice how different everything feels from the inside. The space where your thoughts used to race is now vast and open, like a cathedral built from pure silence. There is room for anything that wants to arise, and equal room for it to dissolve completely. The taste of time returns to your awareness like a familiar friend. Sweet and golden, it coats the inside of your mouth. Each drop brings with it perfect clarity about what matters, and perfect forgetfulness about what does not. This nectar of time has no agenda except to nourish. It feeds the part of you that knows how to rest. You begin to notice the sound of your own breathing, not as something you do, but as something that does you. Each inhale draws in more than just air. It pulls in the essence of peace itself. Each exhale releases more than carbon dioxide. It lets go of the need to control anything. As you continue to breathe in this timeless way, the garden around you comes into sharper focus, not because your eyes see better, but because your presence sees clearer. The palm trees sway in rhythms older than memory. Their fronds whisper secrets they learned from the wind. The sound creates a natural meditation bell. With each wave that laps against the shore, another layer of surface tension washes away. The water moves like silk across smooth stones, carrying with it every trace of hurry, leaving behind only the essence of stillness. The salt in the air tastes like ancient wisdom. Your skin drinks in the coolness of the evening breeze, not as a physical sensation, but as a spiritual refreshment. The temperature of your body adjusts to match the climate of peace. Your pores open like tiny flowers blooming in moonlight, releasing whatever toxins were stored in the cellular memory. The night air receives these offerings gratefully. Above you, the stars appear one by one, like scattered diamonds, each one a reminder that you are part of something infinite. The constellations form patterns of belonging across the sky, connecting you to every other soul who has ever rested here. The moon casts its silver light like a benediction, blessing your transformation with its quiet approval. In this moment that contains all moments, you understand that you have always been whole. The parts that felt broken were only sleeping, waiting for this exact combination of light and love to wake them up gently from their long rest. There was never any need for repair, only the patient work of remembering that you are made of the same stuff as starlight, that your bones contain the calcium of ancient seas, that your blood carries the iron forged in stellar furnaces. You are quite literally made from the dreams of the universe. And now, those dreams are waking up inside you. The anchor begins to sing its low-frequency song, vibrating at the exact pitch that matches your deepest nature. The resonance finds every cell that was out of tune and gently brings it back into harmony. The hum is so subtle you might mistake it for silence, but it carries the power to reorder your entire being. As the sound washes through you like warm rain, the boundaries between self and environment begin to blur. The garden is no longer outside, looking in. It is part of the landscape of your expanded awareness. The waves become the rhythm of your own circulation. The breeze becomes the breath of your higher self. You are no longer visiting this peaceful place. You are the peace itself, taking human form. The palms sway, not because of wind, but because of your own inner movement. The stars shine brighter because you are finally looking clearly. The moon smiles because it recognizes its reflection in you. Everything in this sacred space mirrors your essential nature. The golden nectar of time continues to flow through your awareness, each taste more concentrated than the last. It carries the flavor of eternity compressed into droplets. The sweetness builds until it becomes impossible to distinguish between the tasting and the tasted. You and the nectar of time become one experience. In this unified state of being, you can feel the weight of your own luminosity, not heavy like a burden, but substantial like truth. Your body glows from within like a paper lantern, translucent and radiant with inner light. The glow pulses in rhythm with your heart, each beat sending waves of gentle radiance outward, illuminating the garden with your own healing presence. The plants respond by growing more deeply into themselves. The ocean responds by finding calmer depths. Even the atmosphere responds by becoming more transparent. Your light changes everything it touches. The anchor strengthens its hold on your consciousness, not as something external, but as your own inner stability. The resonance deepens until it becomes your natural frequency. The hum grows so loud in its subtlety that it drowns out all noise. You realize that sound was never meant to disturb, but only to to remind you of your truest nature. As you rest in this expanded state of being, you notice how spacious your awareness has become. Thoughts arise like clouds in an endless sky, some white and wispy, others dark and dramatic. But none of them obscure the vastness that holds them all. You are no longer the weather of your mind. You are the climate of pure awareness itself. The garden continues its slow dance around you. The palms bending in patterns of acceptance. The waves kissing the shore in rhythms of return. The stars blinking in codes of cosmic communication. All of it synchronized with your own inner tides. The taste of time becomes so rich now that each moment contains the full spectrum of existence. Past and future collapse into the eternal present, where everything that ever was and everything that ever could be exists simultaneously in perfect harmony. Your breathing has slowed to match the pace of geological time, each inhale drawing in the wisdom of mountain ranges, each exhale releasing the accumulated dust of ages. Your lungs expand to hold not just air, but the very essence of spaciousness itself. Oxygen becomes the vehicle for transcendence. The light that began at your crown has now become the fabric of your entire being. You are luminous through and through, like a candle flame that has learned to burn forever, without consuming anything but illusion. Your edges have softened until they are indistinguishable from the loving embrace of infinite space. The anchor secures you not to anything solid, but to the very center of surrender itself. The resonance aligns you with frequencies that exist beyond the range of ordinary perception. The hum becomes the soundtrack to your awakening. In this garden of your own deepest nature, you discover that you have always belonged, not to any particular place or time, but to the fundamental goodness of existence itself. The conflict that once seemed so real dissolves like smoke in the morning air. There was never anything to fix, only the sweet work of remembering that you are already exactly who you need to be, that this moment is already perfect. That peace was never something to achieve, but something to recognize as your birthright. The golden light continues to bathe you, not from outside but from within. You are both the source and the recipient of this endless stream of healing energy. The nectar of time flows like a river through the delta of your expanded consciousness, depositing the sediment of wisdom in the fertile valleys of your heart. Each particle carries the signature of eternity. Each molecule vibrates at the frequency of homecoming. The taste becomes so familiar now that you remember drinking it in countless lifetimes. The garden breathes with your own rhythm. The ocean pulses with your heartbeat. The stars twinkle in time with your inner music. The moon waxes and wanes according to your emotional tides. You and the universe are dancing the same dance, moving to the same ancient melody. The anchor has become your own inner compass, pointing always toward the direction of truth. The resonance has become your natural voice, singing the song that creates reality. The hum has become your constant companion, whispering reminders of your divine nature. In this endless moment of recognition, you understand that you never left, that this garden was always within you, that the light was always shining, that the peace was always present. You simply needed to stop looking for it elsewhere. The taste of time becomes sweeter still as it mingles with the nectar of completion. The two flavors blend into something beyond description, a taste that speaks directly to the soul, reminding it of its original perfection and its eternal connection to the source. Your breathing now matches the rhythm of the cosmos, inhaling the inspiration of creation, exhaling the expiration of limitation, each cycle clearing more space for the infinite to express itself through you. The light has permeated every cell, transforming your physical form into a temple where the sacred and the mundane meet, where heaven and earth kiss, where time and eternity embrace. You are the living proof that divinity and humanity are not separate. The garden exists in perfect symmetry with the garden of your inner landscape, the boundary between dreamer and dream has dissolved like sugar in warm tea. There is only the sweetness of being, flowing endlessly through every pore. The anchor holds you steady in the eye of the hurricane of awakening. The resonance tunes you the frequency of love. The hum cradles you in the arms of understanding. You are held in the embrace of your own highest truth, witnessing the miracle of your own transformation. The golden light has become your natural state. The nectar of time flows continuously. The garden breathes with your own life force. The waves lap against the shore of your awareness. The stars shine in the constellation of your soul. The moon reflects the light that shines from within. In this eternal moment of perfect peace, you remember who you truly are. Not the story you tell yourself, not the roles you play, not the limitations you accept, but the boundless awareness that dreams the dream of existence and wakes up as every beautiful thing. The taste of pure time lingers on your lips. The sensation of completeness fills your chest. The memory of this garden lives in your cells, ready to bloom whenever you remember. That peace is not a destination, but your natural condition. You feel the gentle rise and fall of your chest now. Each breath moves like a slow wave through your body. The air touches the inside of your nostrils with soft warmth. Your lungs expand like silk filling with morning light. There is no rush here, no need to move faster. Time has settled into honey thick and golden. Your heartbeat becomes a quiet drum in the distance. You can feel it in your fingertips, first as a whisper, then in your palms, where the pulse lives gently. Your arms grow heavier as the minutes stretch. The weight settles into your shoulders like warm water. Your neck releases its small tensions, one by one. The muscles there soften like butter in summer sun. Your jaw unhinges from the day's careful holding. Your tongue finds its own space inside your mouth. The roof of your mouth feels cool and smooth. Your lips part naturally, without effort or thought. Air flows between them like a breeze through tall grass. The sound of your breathing becomes a lullaby, sung by someone who loves you completely. Your eyelids flutter once, then settle into stillness. The darkness behind them is velvet, not empty. It holds you like a cradle made of starlight. Your thoughts begin to drift away like clouds. They were never yours to hold anyway. The habit of thinking too much grows smaller. It shrinks like ice melting in spring rain. You watch it dissolve without judgment or resistance. There is only acceptance of what is. This moment stretches wide enough for everything. You feel the shift in weight on your heel now. The grain of sand shifting beneath the arch. The cool air touching the skin of your ankle. The scent of salt becoming sharper as the distance closes. But there is no walking happening at all. You are already standing at the water's edge. The waves move in slow motion like liquid glass. Each ripple carries the memory of rain and the echo of distant thunder. Your feet sink slightly into wet sand. The grains mold around your shape perfectly, like a hand holding yours underwater. The temperature seeps up through your soles, warming you from the ground up. This is how healing begins. Not with grand gestures or sudden shifts, but with the simple act of being present, of allowing your body to remember what peace feels like in every cell. The ocean breathes with you now. Its rhythm matches the deep swell in your belly. You can taste the salt on your lips, crystalline and clean like morning dew. The wind moves across your face, carrying stories from faraway places. Your hair lifts gently in the current, each strand dancing with invisible partners. The sun sits low on the horizon, painting everything in amber light. Warmth spreads across your shoulders like a blanket woven from golden threads. You feel it seep into your bones, filling spaces you forgot existed. Ancient parts of you wake up smiling. There is recognition in this warmth, as if you have been here before, in another life or deeper dream, when time moved differently, when you knew your own name without having to think about it. The light begins to gather around you, first as a shimmer in the corner of your vision, then as a glow emanating from your chest, soft white and impossibly tender. It pulses with your heartbeat, growing stronger with each breath you take. The radiance spills outward naturally, like water finding its way to the sea. It touches the sand at your feet, turning grains into tiny stars. The waves catch the light as they roll in, leaving trails of silver foam behind. The air itself begins to sparkle with particles of pure intention. You are not creating this light. You are remembering that you are light, that you have always been light, even when you forgot how to see it. even when the world felt heavy. The radiance moves beyond the shoreline now, crawling up the wooden stairs of the pier, dancing across weathered planks, kissing the railings with gentle fingers. The fishing boats bob in their moorings, their hulls gleaming like polished pearls. Seagulls pause mid-flight to bathe in the unexpected warmth of your presence. Their wings become translucent, veins of gold running through each feather. The town begins to glow from within, window by window, lighting up softly, not from electricity, but from recognition. People stop what they are doing, not because they have to, but because something calls them home. Children press their faces to glass, watching the light dance on walls, their eyes wide with ancient knowing. They remember games played in starlight and songs sung to sleeping earth. Elders smile without understanding why, their joints loosening with each pulse, the weight of years lifting gently, like autumn leaves released from branches. Lovers find each other in crowded rooms, drawn by the frequency of belonging. Their hands meet without planning, fingers interlacing like roots, finding home in familiar touch. The light spreads further inland, rolling over hills like morning mist, settling into valleys with maternal care. Trees sway in appreciation, their leaves chiming like bells. Birds return to nests they built together. Animals emerge from hiding places, no longer needing to protect themselves. The earth exhales deeply, releasing tensions held for decades. Mountains stand taller in the golden glow. Rivers run clearer than they have in years. Fish swim with renewed purpose, following currents of pure possibility. Clouds drift slower across the sky, no longer rushing to somewhere else. The light reaches the city limits now, softening concrete edges with mercy. Streetlights flicker, then steady, illuminating paths instead of fears. Glass towers reflect something real. For the first time in living memory, commuters pause between stations, feeling ground beneath their feet, remembering why they started moving in the first place. Offices empty naturally as people choose connection over completion. Phones silence themselves gratefully, tired of carrying urgent voices that never quite reached hearts. Hospitals fill with different sounds, laughter mixing with healing tones. Machines hum in harmony with bodies, reminding everyone of their resilience. Schools ring with curiosity again. Children asking questions that matter. Teachers remembering why they began. Knowledge shared feels like gift giving, not obligation or performance. Libraries hum with collective dreaming. Books opening to pages that wait. Stories flowing from author to reader, without barriers or boundaries. Words become bridges instead of walls. Faith returns to houses of worship, not as doctrine, but as direct experience. People pray with their whole bodies, feeling the divine in their bones. The sacred lives in ordinary moments, breathing becoming prayer itself. The light circles the globe now, connecting every heart that beats, every lung that draws sweet air, every eye that seeks beauty. The frequency rises gently from 432 hertz to 40 hertz, vibrating at the speed of love, slower than thought, but faster than time. The earth itself begins to resonate, its core humming with recognition. Continents lean closer to each other. Oceans deepen with understanding. The poles release their ancient grip, melting into compassion rather than heat. Weather patterns shift toward balance. Storms dissipate before they form. Rain falls exactly where needed. Sunshine warms without burning. Seasons flow like poetry. Each transition a love letter to the cyclical nature of growth, to the wisdom of returning, to the grace of letting go and receiving again. The frequency settles into bone, becoming the song your cells sing. When no one is listening, the melody predates language, predates memory even. It is older than your grandmother's hands, older than the first word spoken, older than the concept of beginning. You carry this song in your chest, where your heart remembers everything, including things that never happened and futures that already exist. The light continues to expand beyond the atmosphere now, beyond the pull of gravity, beyond the need for definition. Stars blink in recognition. Planets adjust their orbits slightly. The universe takes a deeper breath, exhaling relief across galaxies. Black holes soften their hunger, realizing they were never meant to consume, but to transform. Dark matter begins to shine, revealing itself as hidden love. The cosmos hums a lullaby, sung by every particle that ever was, and every possibility yet to be. The song has no beginning, and no end either, only verses that repeat, with slight variations each time, like waves returning to shore, never quite the same, but always recognizable, always welcome home. You are both the singer and the song being sung, the listener and the silence between notes, the composer and the inspiration, all roles dissolving into one simple presence. The frequency moves through you rather than belonging to you. You are a conduit, not a container, a doorway, not a destination. The light flows freely, meeting no resistance in your body, no walls built from old beliefs, no doors locked from the inside. Everything opens naturally, like flowers responding to dawn. Your nervous system rewires itself, not with effort, but with grace. Synapses fire in new patterns, creating pathways of pure ease. Thoughts slow to match the tempo of cellular celebration. Your mind settles into spaciousness, like sky after storm clears, blue returning without effort, clouds drifting without agenda. Your emotions flow like water, no longer dammed by expectation. Joy rises without reason. Sadness passes without shame. Anger transforms into fuel for creative expression. Fear becomes excitement about what might unfold. Love expands beyond personal story, becoming a force of nature. The frequency heals automatically. Your body knows the protocol. Cells communicating in light speed, repairing what needs repair, releasing what no longer serves. Your immune system strengthens, not through force, but through alignment. Your DNA unwinds slightly, accessing codes long dormant, ancient wisdom encoded in spiral. Your blood carries new information, instructions for thriving, not just surviving. Nutrients absorb more completely. Water tastes like nectar. Food becomes communion with the earth that feeds you. Breath delivers more than oxygen. Prana flowing through intention. Consciousness itself healing. Thoughts align with truth. Feelings match inner knowing. Actions flow from authentic desire, no longer driven by external pressure. The light integrates fully now, becoming part of your daily rhythm, waking and sleeping in harmony, work and rest balancing naturally, relationships deepening without effort, communication flowing like water, conflict transforming into conversation, misunderstanding dissolving in warmth, compassion arising spontaneously, judgment softening into curiosity. Everyone you encounter reflects a piece of yourself back to you with kindness. The frequency creates ripples, extending far beyond perception, touching lives you will never meet, healing hearts across oceans, planting seeds in barren soil, awakening creativity in children, inspiring artists to paint truth, scientists to seek wonder, leaders to listen more deeply, activists to love more fiercely. The world changes quietly, one healed heart at a time, one conscious breath at a time. You are the change you wish to see, not as concept, but as reality. The light in you illuminates the light in others. Creation responds to recognition. The frequency stabilizes, becoming your natural state, available whenever you remember. To breathe into it, to trust its guidance, to let it lead you home, to the place where you began, before names and stories, before separation was imagined, back to the source of all light, where you have always belonged, where healing happens naturally, where love requires no effort, where peace is simply breathed into existence. Let the edges of your awareness begin to soften now. The world around you starts to fade into a gentle quiet. Sounds become distant echoes, and even those slowly dissolve into stillness. You don't have to hold on to anything anymore. Just let yourself sink into this moment, this space where everything is already taken care of. There's no rush here, no need to move, no need to think. Just breathe and let your body remember how to relax completely. Feel the weight of your body against the surface beneath you. How perfectly it supports you. How completely you are held. Your shoulders drop a little deeper. Your chest rises and falls with each breath, so steady, so calm. Each exhale carries away another piece of tension, another piece of effort, until there's nothing left but this deep, quiet, peaceful presence. Now imagine a warmth beginning to flow through you, starting at the top of your head. Soft golden light or gentle heat. It moves down through your forehead, relaxing every muscle, every thought. It flows into your eyes, your cheeks, your jaw, letting go completely. The warmth continues down your neck, across your shoulders, through your arms, all the way to your fingertips. Each part of you becoming heavier, more relaxed, more at ease. Now it moves into your chest. Your heart beats steadily, calmly, carried by the rhythm of your breath. Your lungs expand fully, then release completely. The warmth flows down into your stomach. Your core softens. Your lower back releases. The tension you didn't even know was there melts away like snow in warm sunlight. Down through your hips, your thighs, your knees, your calves, your ankles, until finally reaching your toes, which rest gently against nothing at all. You are completely relaxed now, from the crown of your head to the tips of your toes. Everything is at peace. Everything is still. You float in this feeling, not sinking, not rising, just resting in perfect balance. The resonance begins now. A low, gentle vibration that moves through your whole being, not heard with your ears, but felt with your entire body. It soothes, it heals, it connects. This resonance is ancient, older than language, older than memory. It speaks to something deep within you, something that has always known safety, always known peace, always known home. As it flows through you, any leftover stress dissolves. any lingering worry fades. Your mind quiets naturally. Your body resets itself, returning to its own natural rhythm, its own natural wisdom. You may notice thoughts drifting by. That's okay. You don't have to follow them. You don't have to push them away. Just watch them like clouds, soft and distant, moving across a vast sky. They come and they go, but you remain. Steady, present, safe. Let the resonance deepen now. It reaches into every cell of your body, realigning, refreshing, restoring. You might feel a tingling, a gentle pulsing, a sense of fullness. That's your system responding, your inner healer activating, doing its work quietly, without effort from you. Trust this process. Your body knows exactly what it needs. Your mind is supported by something greater, something older, something wiser. You are never truly alone, even in stillness, even in silence. You are connected to everything. Let your breathing slow even more now. Longer inhales, deeper pauses, longer exhales. With each breath, you descend a little further into this state of complete relaxation, of total trust, of absolute safety. You don't have to do anything to earn this. You don't have to prove anything. You simply are. And that is enough. More than enough. It has always been enough. As you continue to rest in this space, know that this feeling doesn't depend on these words. It lives within you. It always has. The resonance doesn't stop when the words do. It continues its work while you sleep, while you dream, while you wake. It flows through you always. This peace is yours whenever you need it. Whenever you want to return to this feeling, it will be waiting, like a favorite blanket, like a door that's always unlocked. You can step back in any time, just by remembering, just by breathing, just by letting go. Now, allow your awareness to begin to narrow, focusing only on your breath, only on the rhythm of your body, only on the warmth that surrounds you. The outside world fades even further until there's nothing but this deep, quiet stillness. You are safe. You are held. You are at peace. Let your body take what it needs. Let your mind rest fully. Let your spirit reconnect with itself. There's no hurry to wake, no pressure to move. Just this beautiful, deep, healing rest. When you're ready, you'll begin to return gently, but not yet. Stay here a little longer, in this space between waking and sleeping, where everything is possible, where healing happens, where peace lives. Sleep now. Until we meet again in the quiet spaces between thoughts.